Hi everyone, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today I woke up with the feeling that I want to work more and I want to improve the way I work, like change quantity into quality. And more people ask about my services, what I do in like real life, and it gives me this feeling, it gives me more confidence that actually, because they ask me based on word of mouth what people who work with me are saying about me, and it gives me more confidence that I can increase my paycheck and I can, create more content to involve more people, because I understand that actually what I do is helping my clients, and now they feel more aware of themselves, of their behavior. They transform their lives, so it's not only about more understanding. I see that they change their lives. They like do things, they act based on new understanding of themselves, and their life is changing to better. And I receive really good feedback, so I just want to capture this moment for myself that I was doing a handstand this morning, and my goal is to do it like, usually I use like the help of the wall as to keep me in balance, but today I've tried to do it without the wall and I almost fell. But at the same time, this couple of seconds when I was like standing on my hands fully like in the air, it gave me, and then I was sitting there and I was like, it gives me this feeling that I need to, before making the next step, I need to get used to the step that I made before that. And it's not only about morning exercises, it's not only about my the way I feel my body. It's also about my progress in my self-realization, my career, and my income. I need to get used to the high level that I built during this time, adapt to it so it's not overwhelming and it's not shocking for me anymore. Once I feel confident and comfortable, only then I need to make the next step. And it's going against the mainstream advices out there that you have to make bold actions, act fast, speed up, and all of that. I understand that if I put myself into that mindset, it only creates extra pressure for me, and it actually takes away my confidence, because I don't have time to connect my feelings and my thoughts in the process of, in the growing up as a specialist process. And if I do not connect those feelings and thoughts and like my experience, I cannot make it mine, if you understand what I mean. And then when I want to make the next step, I don't know who is making the next step, why am I making the next step, because I did not like possess it in a way. I did not admit and admire my experience. I did not make it mine, so new me can make the next step. It's like with kids For example, you give a child a task for when, like, she's, for example, 3 years old, you gave her a task for a 3-year-old person, but then while she's growing, you did not give her feedback that she actually made it, and you did not reflect with her like on the how she made it, how did she feel during that process and all that. And then when she's 4, you've given her a task for a 4-year-old person, but she doesn't feel it because she did not let herself fully go through that task and full, like, I'm trying to say that it's important to follow the steps. It's important to process and admire what you've done before moving to the next next step, because then you don't have a new identity that was building up through that process of achieving that step or making that step. So I'm trying to give myself time and process everything that I've done and reflect on everything that I've done. At the same time, another part of me is like there, like, hurry up, you need to make it faster, you need to take more actions, you have to be more active, proactive. And I'm like in between those 2 points again, and I see that pattern because it happened to me earlier, and I've been recording videos about that before as well. And now it helps me to reflect, like, okay, so I have this inner conflict between speeding up and slowing down. So I need to find my own pace, my own balance, and like feel a whole feel like the one in all of this, not just like my brain is trying to run faster, but my body and my emotions are trying to slow down to reflect and go through it. So I need to find like something in between, so the whole me is like all together in balance and focused and centralized, so I can make the next step. And to be honest, when I'm like this, I feel very I feel lost and vulnerable, and I don't know, like it opens up the window for all of those limiting beliefs and negative beliefs that can like put me back. So it's also a very important step for growth, in my opinion. And I wanted to record this as a reminder for myself. It's like a reflecting process for me now, because I reflect while I'm talking. It's like improvisation, and while I'm talking I understand it more and more what's happening and what pace I should give myself, and maybe you would find it useful for you as well. So thank you so much for watching, and see you in next videos.